Hey, what is up, guys? NewGuyGames here, bringing you some rather depressing episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Sorry. Well, one, I'm not sure if it probably will be like this. There might be a little bit of lag. The FPS may not be as smooth as it normally is, and as I'm sure you can already probably tell, and if not, then I'm just a professional. No, but actually, this is a post commentary. You see, well, there may be some game sound right now. Around 24 minutes, the game sound will go away. And as you can see right now, I'm sure, unless it's just my video editor showing me this, the quality, the video FPS, it seems a bit skippy. And so it's not very smooth. What happened was I use Uplay, because that's what you have to do. I use Uplay to record this. And by... Unfortunately, and you can read the subtitles here, I'm going to lower this volume because this is really important. Something happened and it minimized the game and therefore closing it. And what happens is when you're recording and your game crashes, or it just stops the recording without you manually doing it, and it stops because the game crashed, it corrupts the files. I did good to do a lot of research to be able to... I fixed the video. I fixed the video, but I couldn't find anything to fix the WAV files, the audio files. There was this one working one because it split it in two, and so one saved correctly, and the rest did not. My commentary did not save correctly. I'm extremely happy that I was able to get the video back because this was a very important video, and there are the subtitles which you can read. And so once again, I really apologize for the mess up. I don't understand how it happened. Well, no, I do understand how it happened, and Uplay is a piece of shit for making me but all in all, there's really just nothing I could even possibly do about it. So I really, once again, I apologize about it. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen. I'll take extra precautions. I'll try to disable an autosave feature if that's possible on Assassin's Creed 2. That way, if I need to, I can just replay it and recommentate and everything. So, like I said, around 24 minutes, there's going to be no audio. It's just going to be gameplay. If you're watching the series and you really want to stay kept up and you know wanting to know what's happened, definitely just watch the whole video. You can just read the subtitles, listen to music while you do it if you like. There's going to be no commentary, no audio. It's just going to be strict raw video file. And once again, I apologize about that. But as I said, if you want to keep up with the story and understand what's going on when I record next, you will have to read the subtitles. At the end of the video,
look familiar?
After the video is over, there's going to be no outro. Instead, what I'll do is I'll do a quick summary over everything that happened in the video. So if you would like to skip to that, I'll put an annotation to skip to that exact time. So I'm going to leave it off there. You can watch the whole thing if you want, or you can skip to the end to see a quick summary of everything that happened. So, yeah, once again, sorry about that. Have a nice day, guys.
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I'll start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
I'm assuming that was an accident. Point, stop! Hand! I'm sure I have just...
Here you go, sir. Mention me to your amici. Well, yes, not here, is it? I think... Oh, goodbye for now.
Only Messer Giraldi could see this. You should be nice to your friend, Signor Emilio.
Hey, hey!
Elixir of lead and pomegranate.
You'll be well satisfied, I know it.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal. Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book? A presto, Ezio.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architetto!
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we? Buon viaggio!
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book? A presto, Ezio.
Ezio, my boy. I think it's time I showed you something. This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia, hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book? A presto, Ezio.
Another time, they may say. Of course, I understand. Ciao, then.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Haha! You found another one! How exciting! This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh! It seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Haha, of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo! I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
Shh.
Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
I'm sure I have just what you need. Somewhere in the back, perhaps.
Alright, so here's the summary that I promised at the beginning of the episode. So pretty much what we did this episode was we won a war, or we won the war at the Patsis, against the Patsis I should say. We found out about codex pages and that they may be linked to much greater things like new moves and other things from the past from other creeds, and that my father was trying to put it all together. We went around and found them. Mario put Claudia in charge of the town's, pretty much the town in general, upgrades, keeping track of upgrades, money, and everything of that sort. And so we are able to upgrade things. We talked to an architecture who's really just kind of a whore who wants money, and so that's a good thing. We can upgrade everything, which will bring like value, which people will come and spend money, which you can put in the bank. We can upgrade things so I can have a discount, things of that sort. We learned about a secret room beneath the house in which Altair from the first game's armor is, and it's like a shrine to some of the greatest Assassin's Creed brothers. But to get the armor, we need to find a whole bunch of things which are hidden across tombs, and to sync up Desmond's and Ezio's data with Altair or whatever, we need that armor, so that's going to be one of the missions we have to do for a while. So we had to travel to Florence now to go and talk to Leonardo to read some stuff for us. So we met him, he was surprised we were still alive and all that good stuff. And it's apparently been 2 years, which I wasn't aware of at all. And he says he can help us, so we give him the codex. He describes it, and we learn a bunch of new fighting and assassination moves, which is cool. When we get back inside, he gives us our new weapon. We seem now to have 2 hidden blades, so that we can do really cool stuff. He also tells us about a fox, and that we should go to the Thieves Guild to find said fox, and the fox is like a dude who knows everything that's going on like a thief. Some dude takes our money, so we chase him around for a while, until we meet this guy. And this guy is just like, he knows everything about what's going on. He knows where everything's going to be. He even knows who I am, which is strange. And pretty much he's just a dude that works like in the streets, I guess you could say. No, he's not a male hooker. Don't think that way. But he works and he knows everything that's going on. So he's a really smart dude. He decides to help us. We learn that there's a way to get into catacombs under the city by simply pulling a little lever and going down there. So we go into the catacombs. And there's a couple puzzles. You have to jump around. It's nothing too difficult. But you get to a point where and the whole point of getting to the catacombs is to spy on the people. That's what the rat tells us, to spy. That's how we can get to spy on the secret conversation between the Patsis and the Templars. That's what that is all about, by the way. So we do some more puzzles. We finally get the door open. We kill some people, and eventually this guy books it, and we have to catch him to assassinate him, because if we don't, well, he's going to tell the guards. I do end up, however, failing to do so. Yeah, I could have taken a better path. So instead I have to go on and just kill all the people. Not too big of a deal. It took a bit of time, but you know, they all died, so in the end it was fine. We found a door, so we go through it. So we listen in on their very secret conversation that they think no one's on. They're very confident in their plan. They've even got the Pope helping them and all that stuff. So they talk about it, and then I find one of the pieces to get Altair's armor, so that's 1 of 6 now. I loot all the stuff out of his grave, which I suppose is kind of wrong. I then come out of the catacombs, and the fox is already there waiting for me, which I find kind of strange. And right about around then is when the video cuts off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this brief summary. If it wasn't very good, well, I don't normally summarize my game, so I apologize about that. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.